Hello. I'm debating on whether to do more of these to chat with you. So we'll see how this video does. And if it does well, then I know that I'm in demand. So let us see what the energies are right now for you. These will be short readings. It won't be super long. And there went a card. Of course. Oh, Three of Swords. Are we feeling emotional? You know, with this Scorpio full moon, the energies are very hectic. There's things that we must let go of, and there's a bit of confusion. These cards are talking today. Death card. Let's get one more, and then we'll proceed forward. Ah, and there it is. Nine of Swords. That's something you've definitely been in your head about here. For some of you, it could certainly be a situation where you feel like something has ended, possibly a partnership. All right, nice lineup here in the future, but let us stay focused on the here and now. So we have some Mars energy here that's really creating some we have Virgo energy here. So some of you guys could be really legitly focused on how something should have went down or how you need to proceed and do something here. But the thing is, it's like, it's more of an intuitive energy on what you need to move towards or partner towards. You know, this Ace of Pentacles, what needs to be planted. You need to really listen to your intuition here with the Death card on what you need to move away from. And what do I mean by that? Well, if it feels like it's not right, then it isn't. And that's just simply what it is. But you know, there are certain things here that you need to let go of with the Three of Swords here. Maybe you feel like a third wheel, or you feel like there's a situation where there's a disagreement with thought. You feel stuck, or you feel as if you can't move, or you don't know which way to move, or you know you need to move, you just don't have everything that you need, like clarity wise. You know something needs to end. We got the 12th house here with the Death card, so it's almost like Mars is overpowering the Scorpio energy here, the Scorpio moon energy. We definitely have Scorpio moon energy. And it seems like some of you, again, like I said, are feeling this energy of like how something needs to go down or how something needs to move forward. And I think that getting stuck on the details of how it needs to go is definitely over simulating you, or it's creating this energy of not understanding like how it's supposed to go, right? It's distorting the energy. We have Virgo here. I think that you need to listen to your heart as you proceed forward. I think your heart will tell you what needs to be done and how, what partnerships you need to enter into. I think that it's very important for you to be tapped in and tuned into what you do need to let go of. And the way to do that is to be really in tune into your emotions. Okay. I'm not saying that some of you are even maybe impulsively moving away, all right, of something. You just know that it isn't no longer in alignment for you. Interesting. It really feels like with Pisces under the Death card here that like a way of something that has been existent, a way of something that has been happening here is being shut down or ended. And it seems like there is some stark clarity that's coming in that creates this movement action. And I really feel like for some of you who's felt stuck because of this overly perfected energy or detailed energy, I feel like it's definitely been a stuck rut for you. So how do you proceed forward? Well, you proceed forward with your emotions, with your heart, you know. Some of you guys really have had a situation where something has been distorted out and taken from you. Maybe you had a dream that you were going after here, but it didn't happen. And it wasn't to hurt you, it was to help you, right? It's to line you up with what was meant to be with you. So the things that are moving away from you, it's like God's intervention, right? It's like moving the things away from you that doesn't align with who you are. Okay. And while that might hurt with the Three of Swords here, maybe it's a partnership, maybe it's a job. I don't know, because we do have Virgo here. It's kind of all over the board. Maybe it's something deep, maybe it's something within you from your childhood here. But whatever this is that you're moving away from, it's to align you to a better way. It's to align with what is inside of you. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of work going on the internal for everybody right now that's watching this. I think that some of you really have this some of you really have this unhealthy expectation of what something should have been, or people may around you be having unhealthy expectation. You know, it is what it is. You are what you are, and you can only do the best you can. And if you being you genuinely from the heart isn't good enough, then those people aren't worth partnering with. So I really feel like this is about cleaning out some of the people, places, and things in your energy. And that's not comfortable. That is not a comfortable situation. Okay. All right. Please advise. Any further advice, please, other than leading and proceeding with the heart? There's this interesting energy here where I feel like there is something inside of somebody that could be a bit rebellious here. Maybe a rebellious inner child with you know, the fifth house energy here. It doesn't have to be, but there's something inside that's in revolution, and it is sort of creating this polarization, you know, from the out to the outside. I just heard I heard first you must learn as a child, right? We have Gemini here, home, early learning. First you must learn as a child, and then I heard the father of the future. I also heard some of you may be changing the title, because it's almost like the cycle of the title of the future leads to the nobody of the past. Because at some point there's like this energy of like aging out into and that's inaccurate. That's inaccurate, because the legacy will live on here through love, through heart. Gemini is popping out to me quite starkly with Mars. So Mercury and Mars are sort of communicating together in this reading. I also have Neptune, and I have two distinct different energies of Mercury here. One of high expectation, but not in a good light, because it's in an energy where it's very mentally draining. And then I have one that is heartbreaking energy, but it's for the best, because it's to move you away from the things that are not aligned with what is within you. I heard love is your legacy. Love is how you proceed forward. Love is future. I heard love of the future. Love expanded in the future, right? We've got the Two of Cups here. Home is where the heart is. I just heard life, the cycle of life and death. I heard the mother or the womb of the future. The inner womb of creation. Okay, so like you are, some of you have this inner womb of creation where you're manifesting or you're creating some sort of a newness by letting go of what doesn't serve you, and it's bringing in some sort of wisdom and this newness about your energy. Okay, this is about, I feel, having some sort of an achievement that's in alignment with who you are. And those of you that are kind of stuck on this perfectionism energy, your heart is perfect. It's perfectly imperfect, probably for some of you, but there's no such thing as perfect. But if there was something that was perfect, it would be love. It would be the heart when it's in its purest intent. You know? And so what it's really saying is stripping everything down and sort of being heart-led, maybe heart-mind cohesion here, but heart-led. Let the heart lead the mind, you know, and let go of the things that just can't stay anymore. They no longer serve you, because holding on to the past is remanifesting the past. Holding on to the things that you needed to let go of is certainly decentralizing your energy. Okay. And for some of you, that's really hard because you spent a lot of time, effort, and energy on something here, but it's literally took your time. It's thieved your time. Okay. So it's time to take your time back. Time is your currency. It's your energy, what you're putting into things here. And while you may have put some energy into something that didn't pan out the way that you thought it would, it's not a lost cause. It's never a lost cause. Okay. Nothing's ever too far gone. What I mean by that is God will use it to move you in the right position. Okay. So trust. God is coming in the energy as an intervention and moving you towards a better path, something that you truly want without these nitpicky expectations. Okay. Without the human condition distorting what this looks like. So you have to trust, and the heart is the key to see. Okay, so just be connected in the heart. This is where you're communicating with God, and be listening to your heart. If it says no, if it feels wrong, it's wrong. If it feels right, it's right. Okay, I love you guys. And until I see you again, transcend. Peace.